Hi everybody, my name is Daniel. I'm going to be doing the computational data analysis module, and this video is just going to be a quick introduction of who I am and what we're going to be doing for the week before you actually come to San Marcos. So I'm an assistant professor here at the School of Journalism and Mass Communication. My PhD is from the University of Texas at Austin, and it's in information studies. So my research primarily looks at how people use new forms of data and analysis in their work. So I take a sociological perspective, science and technology studies perspective on those things. I do interviews with people who do this kind of work. My dissertation was on humanities scholars who use machine learning algorithms in their work. But I also do a lot of work with data collection and analysis myself. So my last published piece used a bunch of scraped data from allmusic.com and a couple other sites to look at trends in hip-hop labor over the past 20 years or so. So just so you know where I'm coming from, I have both those perspectives, both looking at how people are using this data and also the practical side of using this data and doing these kinds of analysis. So what I want us to do for the first week, the week-long module, is I'm just going to give you a couple things to read and discuss. So the first thing I want us to look at is an article by Rob Kitchen in Big Data and Society. This is a really widely read, widely cited article. The title is Big Data, New Epistemologies and Paradigm Shifts. This is sort of the genre of academic pieces looking at how data and analytics are changing the way that scholars work. And there are many others that we could have read. This is a good overview, a good fairly recent overview. So I'm going to have you read that. Primarily what I want us to do is think about how big data analytics are used or not used in our own fields. So I know that you guys are coming from quite a few different places, quite a few different fields. I'm coming from a different field. I think it's useful to start to thinking about what the epistemologies, the conventions, the methodologies in our fields are, and how large-scale data and computational analysis change those things, interact with those things, work well, don't work well, with those things. So Kitchen's going to be a decent place for us to start with that. The second thing I want us to read is possibly a bit stranger, and I want us to think a little bit about pedagogy. So this piece by Andrew Goldstone, it's called Teaching Quantitative Methods, What Makes It Hard in Literary Studies. It's forthcoming right now, but you can get a copy with the link that I'll provide you. So this piece is a literature scholar thinking about a graduate seminar that he had where he tried to teach computational data analysis. So some things will be different because you are not literary scholars. Some things will be same because many of us are coming from disciplines, areas, fields without a lot of history of, say, teaching programming and these kinds of things. So over the course of the week, I just want us to talk about these things on Slack. I'm particularly interested in where you're coming from, what your experience is, and then how you reflect on these articles and sort of see your own little area of academia fitting in with these new or maybe not so new techniques, processes, ways of doing research, ways of teaching students. So I will participate in the discussion, keep an eye on it. I'm really excited to see where you guys are coming from as I plan what we'll actually do in San Marcos. So if you have comments on that, please feel free to share them, and I look forward to meeting everyone soon.